Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
Break.
Is never enough. I just wait for this. Go into circles and I said, sorry. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Kansas City Royals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics, 4-3. The Rays got the home victory against the Astros, 4-1. The
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from you say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Henderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. If they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Ready now is Barry Larkin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on the way. Lined into right, a base hit.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The next 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, number 19, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. From the stretch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him is a changeup. He can't find the zone. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Larkin at third, Henderson first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now. Base hit into right center. 1 run scores. So won't get him.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard, back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this changeup down in the zone, almost ankle high with 2 strikes. A pretty good pitch, but the result isn't very good.
Yeah, the result, Dan's a ground ball with eyes through the middle of the field, and you know what it looks like in tomorrow's box score? A bullet line drive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Anderson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy sold over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reese calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So now here is Gary Carter, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 5-0. Catfish Hunter gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Swing and a liner. This will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Batting second.
A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had a big year last year. Over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. He gets it hard on the ground with the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Fred McGriff, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Aaron on second, Guerrero on at first with 2 down. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Chopper to short, picked up by Larkin. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Royals strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Ricky Henderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that's the second out.
The batter.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Number 19 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Aaron able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So now into the box is Garrett Anderson, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Garrett Anderson.
Catfish has the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Popped into the air, back behind second. Number 19 is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench.
0-1.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ball, that's
And
too
you
high.
look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
1-2, here it comes. To 2
Oh, that's
balls
out.
and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes
Batting
for a
eight.
first baseman,
The
the
third
best thing to
baseman.
do is just go ahead and
Hunter.
tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot
Dozier.
more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So stepping in is Hunter Dozier, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Elliott's down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
First pitch coming, here it is. Rougned Odor is
0-1
at the
the
plate
count.
now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Dozier at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jimmy Fox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's fatal.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this
Your
afternoon.
attention, please.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. So now to the plate, Harold Baines, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one gone with a runner at third. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. First offering. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Dave Parker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now that
digging in next, Matt Chapman flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out to right field. Aaron finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 6 and the Royals nothing.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Parker patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
now batting, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next, it'll be Pee-wee Reese, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Reese, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Now to the plate, here is Hank Aaron, who collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron is there. One pitch, one out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Number 19.
At the plate now, number 19. Little dribbler up the first baseline. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Next up for the A's, Jimmy Fox. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Parker, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Catfish comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Larkin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a high pop-up. Number 19 has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines.
Harold Baines.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Catch inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Julian Merriweather gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Julian Merriweather.
Stepping in now, Dave Parker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Merriweather, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the AB on its way as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well after that knock right there. Hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting it.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the shoulder.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Ricky Henderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there he goes towards second. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
So 1-1 home. Popped him up. Jambi has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now back, second base.
So here's the left-handed bat of Ruben Odor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And in steps center fielder Johnny Damon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now Damon's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. He struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. KC down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. And now in the box, number 19. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The right fielder.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now back, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Right side, but it's well foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
And they'll extend the lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 10-0.
Waiting up for the Royals, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Ready, here's the first pitch. Pee-wee Reese is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Catfish has the sign. Here it comes.
That's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Skied into straightaway right. Baines is camped under this one. 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning down. It's time for a look at the standings in the AL West. You just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Now to the plate, Hank Aaron, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 the
2
count.
strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Grounded back up the middle. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Johnny, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Gary Carter. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now. Stepping up is Ricky Henderson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now to bat, number 19. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Scott Barlow comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Scott Barlow.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Dozier brings it in. Even pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the A's 11 and the Royals nothing. Stepping in, Fred McGriff struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. High in the air out to center field. Parker's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Now it'll be Garrett Anderson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started it with the change, and it's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, it could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Johnny Bench.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air to center. Parker's under it. And that's the 3rd out. KC down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. So now it'll be the... He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This will send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So next to hit is Harold Baines. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jason Giambi is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Line towards center field. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Dave Parker.
Next, here is Dave Parker. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Baines leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 11 and the Royals nothing. Hunter Dozier digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Catfish steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A ball and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Here comes the 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. One and two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2 and 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. In Matt Chapman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Kyle Zimmer comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Gary Carter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Damon. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Barry Larkin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Chapman leads off first with one away. In there, and it's even at 1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Zimmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level.
On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, it's hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, number 19. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And the second run will score as well. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Josh DeMont enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. She'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Harold Baines. Popped up. Dozier in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Next to hit, Jason Giambi. 3 for 4 so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's a step on second for the Force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-0. Stepping in once again is Pee Wee Reese. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. sharply hit ball down the line to third. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Hank Aaron, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Catfish comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
Ball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive
Now
off this guy, but he's taking
hitter.
full advantage of that.
Vladimir.
He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Nope,
And
that's
a
the ball.
pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. High and deep to center field. Parker looking up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Still only 1 out in the inning. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parker's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Oakland A's came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Catfish Hunter takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Ian Anderson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 15-3. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Athletics are leading the AL West. The Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-3. As of today, the Rays are atop the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Angels finished off the 4-game sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, while the Angels sit in second place in the American League West. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in fourth place in the American League West, and the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, while the Yankees are second in the division. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-5. In the standings, the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, and the Indians are fourth in the division. The Cincinnati Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-5. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Reds are in third place in the NL Central. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The win was their 6th. Heading into the day, the Twins are atop the AL Central, while the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. The Metropolitans pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in last place in the NL East.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación. Con mi pana la comparto, tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cliff Lee is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So here is Minnie Minoso. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Roberto Valdez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The average at 284 to begin play. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBIs. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he looks at a pulled strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
John Oberud is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
David Dahl to the plate now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball in. Ball, that's out.
Minoso is off at first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Texas. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Alec Hansen gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice, too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang-bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging the
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did need to throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the battle ruled safe.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, singly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. It's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's.
I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she.
And now here is Bill Mazeroski. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The designated.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate that people didn't know, Nolan Arenado, and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Chapman brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Stepping in next, Rodney Presley. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. It remains 1-0. Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olerud has it for the first down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field, but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting in. A shortstop.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. 2 out, nobody on. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Presley finds it, and that ends the inning.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league. while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Josh Young is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he got him. So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike one.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Up next for the Rangers, Minnie Minoso. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lee looks in. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments in the plate.
Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. Carter stands at second with no outs. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, number 19. As he lines it out to center, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike called, now the throw down. Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in will be Roberto Valdez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Chapman is there. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So next to bat will be John Olerud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch is a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Olerud stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski. The first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Dahl is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Rodney Presley.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rodney Presley. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman's got it. Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. And now, Reggie Jackson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Jackson.
Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Jimmy.
Next to hit is Jimmy Fox. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
So first again, already 2 away here in the home court. Now in the Oakland 4th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball. That misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he popped him up. Giambi into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the next to bat will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Circle change there, called strike one. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, second home run early in the year, and the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. Change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. J.B. Wendelken, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso. Hit hard up the middle. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The throw pulls him off the bat. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
The batter will be John Olerud. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's now a 3-2 Ranger lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcus Semien. They could use a spark from him here. And now the first pitch.
Semien.
Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roll. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1-0 the count. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up, Ricky Henderson trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys from the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
So now to the plate, number 19. Swing will hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Overwood is there, 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch on the way. She'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. And it's now 5-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. The 550th of his great career, and it's now 6-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Yes, he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Soft liner towards short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Bill Mazeroski. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The bat, number 15.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Solak. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Wes Benjamin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
Now into the box, Jimmy Fox. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ramon Laureano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fox aboard here at first with nobody out. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that ball out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit.
Now there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Now the relay home. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now.
well. He was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ricky Henderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Rangers 3. Now at the plate here is Rodney Presley. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Ball that's tearing it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Next, it'll be Josh Young, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. James Paxton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
James Paxton.
First offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder cupped, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, Minnie Minoso. He grounds it sharply to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to dig in, Roberto Valdez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning was so important today.
1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, John Olerud. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. Henderson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 7-5. Marcus Walden will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate is number 19. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Matt Chapman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jason Giambi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
He pulls this one into right, and Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Next to stand in is Reggie Jackson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open up a 4-run lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. At the plate now, Jimmy Fox.
Designated hitter.
He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9-5. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
The batter number 9, second baseman.
Bruce Sutter takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now pitching for the A's, number 42, Bruce.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Nick Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the A's 9, and the Rangers. Thad Ward is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. Harold Baines is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ward, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone. Next up is Gary Carter. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Swing and a grip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 24. Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. Harold Baines will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. So striding in to start the ninth is Rodney Presley. They could use a spark from him here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. And it's fouled away. To 2-2 now.
Yep.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. He stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
The second for one. Back to first. The ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Oakland A's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. J.D. Wendelken earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Caliball209's permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the A's launched 3 home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-5. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-8. Keenan Middleton